Wow, not me coming into the neighborhood and first thing trying to click on Madeline's house. I feel like that is just force of habit to try to go over there. But no, today we are coming over here across the street to Illyri's household. And as usual, we have a lot of stuff to do today. Can't tell a lie, honestly, I'm kind of excited to move on to the next heir, but we still have at least one husband and some kids to go until that happens. Last time we moved into our new home here back in Sequoia, where we grew up and where we can see our mother's house right down the street with her rocket ship. I love it. And our brother Leighton's house somewhere around here. Ah, yes, way back here. Oh, and speaking of Leighton, I forgot. He is currently knocking on our door. Leighton, please go away. It's almost 1 a.m. Meanwhile, Etta is in here crying because she's tired. I mean, you could stop crying and instead just go to sleep. So tomorrow is Monday, meaning that the kids can go to school, and hopefully we will have some aging up this time. Of our two teenagers, I think Colby probably has the best chance of aging up today. He's currently a B student, and let me just triple check. Yes, he has done all of his homework. Charmaine, our other high school student, okay, she'll definitely be a B student today. I don't know if we'll be able to get her to an A, but we shall certainly try. She's also done all of her homework. I also had both of them do projects over the weekend, so that boosted their grade a bit. Well, what is going on with you, Charmaine? Are you sick? Well, I don't know what all the dizziness that just happened was for. I'll keep my eye on you, Charmaine. As far as Illyri goes, we have a couple of things to do today. First off, we could maybe decorate the place, perhaps. You know, bring the husbands out and about. Ooh, this is a nice long table. Great for urns. Honestly, it's getting kind of difficult to fit everybody in the house. Where else can I put y'all? Maybe we'll get rid of that little speaker and then we can fit one more out here. While I'm thinking about it, we need to come in here and find Dusty. Here he is. And we need to strengthen the connection. Yeah, strengthen his connection to the physical world. Make sure he knows we want to keep him around. And I'm curious to see if we're able to refresh our matches this morning. Yay, we can. I'm really looking for just one more person that has a home. Okay, let's go. Okay, nobody who has a house. Right now, our only options are Lewis, who is in Willow Creek, who has become an elder at some point, and then Benjamin, who is in Windenburg. Both of them live in apartments, and I'm not really looking to go backwards. Gotta be real. Oh good, Michael is up and angry as usual. Love that for you, Michael. Instead of going to yell at your sister, why don't you come take an angry poop? I feel like that would be a better use of your time. Oh, and Jameson's up. Jameson, do you have a job? You do. You are a shelf stalker, although you don't work today. Everybody's awake, apparently. Let's pause. Etta, why are we crying this early in the morning? We're hungry. All right, that's a legit reason. We can take care of that for you, and then we can start working on... Okay, no, Charmaine, what is your deal over here? What is going on? Let me get Luis up, who is also incredibly angry because he's hungry.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out.
I do kind of love that Jameson was just sitting here looking at our new redecorating with the urns on the table. Do you like what we've done with the place so far, Jameson? Oh my goodness. I have tried to get Illyri to do tummy time with Etta. I'm not even joking, like 5 times now. And she just keeps picking her up and putting her down. Can we just do it, please? Luis is still hungry because the food spoiled before he could finish it. Okay, Illyri, we seriously need to cook some food to have in this house. Why don't we make some pasta? Everybody loves pasta, and the kids are off to school, meaning that we will be able to concentrate on the littles for a little while. Luis, you are stinky, and I doubt I'm going to be able to get you to age up before that becomes an issue. So you know what? We'll actually just give you a bath. How about it? Normally, I probably would have let you be stinky, I think this is what they call character growth. And right now, I believe that we are pregnant with Jameson's child. Yes, a child on the way. So we are in our second trimester. I doubt we will have that baby today. Oh my goodness, the noise. It is amazing how one tiny little baby can make that much sound. Please go to sleep. While the kids are gone to school, we're going to set up a little surprise. We're back in our hometown of San Sequoia, and I think the perfect thing to do would be to get a little additional pet for the family, a little hamster. So his name is Hammy, but I believe our previous hamster was named Ham Ham, or did I just call him Ham Ham? I can't remember, but he is going to be Ham Ham the third, because he is the third in a long line of very regal hamsters that we have had in this challenge so far. But I think Jameson over here, he maybe is a little stressed out. He's got all these new kids in the house, one of which is an infant who won't stop crying all the time. I don't believe he has any other family. No. I mean, there is his wife. Oh yeah, we do need to take care of that. Even though he's currently happy right now from eating some good food, that's all he's got going on in his life. Nothing else is happening down here. So I could imagine him not being super happy that suddenly there is also a hamster in his kitchen. So maybe he would go yell at Hammy a little bit. I'm sure you can't see where this is going. Oh my goodness, what was happening down here? Luis, you need potty training and your mother needs to get off the treadmill. Can you please come potty train your child? Michael is in PE class with the coach. Notice if he sat out. You know, hide it out, dude. I hated PE. He did get a performance loss, but you know what? I think that's okay. Colby, should he confront bullies? He would absolutely confront bullies with his temper. Oh, Luis also loves books. Adorable. And Colby got a gain from that. Awesome. Edda keeps waking up. Like, she will not stay asleep. There's no music or anything in that room, so I'm not sure what's going on. I'm just gonna buy a crib. You know, those things that infants are actually supposed to sleep in instead of on the floor. And we're gonna see if this works maybe a little bit better. Oh my goodness, you're so loud. Oh, now he's tense because of the crying infant. Yeah. Jameson, why don't you take your anger out on Ham Ham? He's hoping that Ham Ham dies. That's incredibly rude. Why don't we do one of my favorite things in this game and divorce over text or phone call? You know what? We'll give you a phone call. I think the last time with Yoltik we did it over text, which was honestly incredibly rude. Not that this is literally any better. Okay, so the ex says, wow, you really couldn't say that to my face. I wish I had the mental willpower to block you right now. Sorry, girl, you're better off without him, truly. But he's also embracing the fact that he's hot-headed. Jameson, I don't feel like your life is changing for the better right now. Oh, interesting. And he has the anger grief type. I haven't seen anyone with this one. He might lash out at others, expect a lot more mean interactions, and simmering tempers. Well, these are good things to know about you, Jameson. Why don't you call the rodent names again, considering there is still a lot of crying going on in this living room. Edda, all you want to do is scream. She must have some kind of quirk that is making bedtime really rough. Yeah, Wiggly Sims struggle to fall asleep. All right, well, that makes a whole lot more sense. Ooh, look how good our girl looks. We better enjoy it now because she is about to walk right onto that treadmill, isn't she? Yep, there she goes. Well, you know, I think now that you are divorced, Jameson, there is no more perfect time than to ask you to be our romantic partner and get married. Aww, so sweet. They really are a very cute couple. Too bad we're gonna have to ruin all of that. But first, we're gonna have a beautiful little proposal with this happening in the background. Oh, and Edda having her first blowout right over here. Great. But Illyria and Jameson have a wholesome dynamic. Of course they do. Luis, buddy, I need you to do something actually productive that isn't fussing around in those bookshelves. You need one of those little talking bear dudes. Let's get you a dinosaur. We'll put it right here in the central hallway so you don't even have to go very far. Just babble away at it, buddy. Meanwhile, you two need to come over here to the kitchen. And here goes another kitchen wedding with the dulcet tones of a toddler babbling to a dinosaur in the background. And Leighton knocking at the door, apparently. Leighton is determined to be seen. We've just got to finish this up real quick. Beautiful as always. Kids are pretty much fine. Why don't you spend some time with your brother gossiping about parents? Oh, Leighton, I miss you. You are so cute. All right, Charmaine is a B. Incredible. And Colby's an A. Yay. Okay, hold up. We need to pause. Charmaine has a big test coming up tomorrow and she needs to study. And Colby has returned home with a project that he will not be doing because Colby, you are moving onwards and upwards today. Now, Colby, who is your dad? Oh, right. You and Charmaine are twins and you're both from Alexander Goth. Oh, Alexander. I do miss him. Although I do appear to be missing a tombstone. Uh-oh, I might have left one at the previous house. Did I really not set his out earlier and not even realize it until just the second? All right, we've got Carlos, we've got Vincent, we've got Kelly. Over here we have Ruben, we do have Yeltic, and then we have Dusty. So I'm missing Lucas too. How am I missing 2 tombstones? But thankfully I have a wonderful mod to help me out with that. If I remember, I will try to link it below, but it makes handling ghosts and urns so much easier. So we'll get an urn for Alex. And we'll get another urn for Lucas. So sorry, guys. So we've got 8 urns and 1 future urn, meaning that we're up to 9 husbands so far. Colby, if you could come over and call forth your dad's ghost, that would be great. And of course, it spawned Alex way over here, nowhere near us. But I actually want to try out a new mod I picked up the other day. It basically makes it so that you can take control of Sims that aren't in your household. So you click on their portrait in the relationship panel, you go to actions and you go to control Sim. Yeah, and then he shows up down here. Apparently Alex is late for work. I don't even know what to say to that, Alex. And I'm just gonna really quickly teleport him over here. Yep. Perfect. And then I'm just going to come back over here and take control away. What an amazing mod, right? How have I never known about this one? If it ever breaks, I'm going to cry. So Colby, come on in and blow out your candles to become a young adult. Why are you going outside, Colby? Colby, why are you going all the way outside? Where are you going? Why? Where? What are you doing? He is coming out here to the back of the house to age up. Okay, is there a mod to fix why they do that nonsense? He is a conservative introvert who's emotional and cruel and unkempt. Wow, you are quite a combination, Colby. I wish you the best of luck in life. Why do I feel like you would go the deviance route? Maybe you want to be a seeker of secrets. And let's use the life decider on you. So you've entered the lifeguard career and you've got a bunch of new skills. I did not look at how much money you got. That was my bad. So we're gonna give him a brand new household all to himself. Give him like $1,000 because we're so generous. Listen, I'm going for 2 million over here and I only have 1 more husband, okay? And we're gonna let you loose into the bin, Colby. Goodbye. I come back into everybody being absolutely disgusted by the state of this house, including poor Alexander. But we have a lot of stuff to do tonight. So kids, I need y'all to get your fun up so that y'all can do a whole bunch of homework, please. Poor Leighton is in our bedroom, away from all of the chaos, just like, what is happening here? Should feel very familiar, Leighton. This is very similar to how you grew up. What is happening in here? Oh my gosh, Leighton and Alexander just got into a fist fight. What are y'all doing? And Leighton apparently won. Okay. Editing Max popping in to say that I figured out why this happened. I had completely forgotten about this, but Leighton and Alex were actually enemies in high school. I distinctly remember several times noting that Leighton hated Alexander Goth for some reason. So I guess Leighton saw the opportunity to beat him up and took advantage of it. Okay, Leighton says that he should be going now since he beat up the ghost of our previous husband. Maybe that's why he was trying to get in so badly. Oh, and Etta has decided to start screaming. We'll just do what we need to do from incredibly far away. Oh, good. All right, she's quiet now. Beautiful. I've worked with her a couple of times on her gross motor and she hasn't gotten any of those milestones yet. And I'm going to get a project for Michael. I'm hopeful that we will be able to finish all of his homework and a project before he passes out, but we will just have to see. No, you are not going to exercise right now. I need you to help your children with homework. It's not that hard, Illyri. Wow, the house is so quiet right now. No screaming, no crying, no dramatic deaths happening. Just calmly teaching our child how domestic. Okay, I think Charmaine finished studying for her exam. It didn't give me a notification or anything, but I can't do anything else. And I know that you're tired and I know that you have not had any fun today, but I'm gonna need you to do this project because you are so far off from being an A student, Charmaine. And your twin has already graduated. How do they do this? And Charmaine can afford to get a sleep replacement, and she definitely needs it, and I definitely need you to finish this project. Oh, look at that. Jameson came in here to help Michael with his homework. How sweet. Not that he's very happy about it. Michael, do you have enough points? Oh, you do. I'm gonna get you a sleep replacement as well. I am on the warpath to get these kids out, okay? So if you just drink your sleep replacement and then start working very carefully on your project, I would appreciate it. Ruben's glowing again. I don't know why he does that. I'm very curious. It must be something to do with the life and death pack that I just haven't played with yet. Actually, I think maybe I can use that mod to look. So let me control Ruben real quick. And what are his moodlets? Ah, he has an energized presence from euphoric presence. Ruben is emitting an energized aura, filling the air with an electrifying sense of vitality. Maybe something in his past life sparked this boundless energy, or perhaps Ruben simply loves sharing the buzz with everyone around him. I'm pretty sure that he is the sim that died in a pool, so he's mostly just going around dripping all over everything. I'm sure there will be a puddle here soon. Jameson, since you're still awake, can you come over here and maybe yell at and call Hammy Ham names? His attention need is kind of low. Oh, and there's the puddle. Thanks, Ruben. Oh, Illyri and Jameson seem to have hit a rough patch in their romance. We now have a strained romantic dynamic, so we'll gravitate towards mean interactions more often as a result of the tension they're currently facing. Luckily, they'll still be able to work on their dynamic to fix things when the time comes. Oh, wow. I've never had that dynamic come up. Jameson saw Illyri break his romantic boundaries. She must have flirted with Ruben. I did notice that all of a sudden we learned his romantic boundaries, and I was wondering why that happened. Well, you're not allowed to divorces, okay? I'm sorry. It's not allowed. Yeah, flirty spouse, and you are fearing getting cheated on. All of our husbands, man, they're all wandering around all the time. I don't know what to tell you. She wants to make out with Yoltik right now as we speak. Charmaine finished her project, and it's good. I don't know why the high school ones are never excellent. So I think we'll work on making sure that your fun is high when you go into school, since you are wide awake at almost 4 o'clock in the morning. Maybe playing with Ham Ham will help you out, girl. Oh my gosh. You know what's not going to help? A crying baby. Wait, did I just see that Kiyoshi just had another baby? Kiyoshi, you were like a day away from dying. What are you doing? And since we stayed up all night with the kids, let's just get ourselves a sleep replacement as well. I think that's my secret. I just don't let Sim sleep. Jameson, you sure are stomping around a lot this morning. I mean, I understand why. You've got a lot going on. Oh, you're ill? So he's dizzy from illness. He's also very jealous and he's hot-headed, but he is revitalized from the nap that he took. But I don't need you dying of illness. So if you could maybe just buy some medicine. Great. It successfully combated his cold. Because Jameson, I have other plans for you. A little measly cold will not be what takes you out. Well, the volcano is excellent. So we'll put that in Michael's inventory. Jameson has just been walking around the house all morning complaining about how dirty everything is. We've got puddles. We had a diaper in here with flies around it, plates all over the place. I've also noticed that he will only come in here to the living room and take a nap. He won't go into this room and sleep, really. I'm just leaving him to his own devices like I usually do with the husbands. And I don't usually see them do that, so I don't know what his deal is. Oh, Charmaine left for school. So Michael, what are you still doing here? Go. But Charmaine aced her test. Yay. Oh, and I guess Jameson also has work today. Michael is also off to school. Everybody actively participate. Do your best. You too, Etta. I need you to tummy time it up over here. because she has no gross motor skills and only one fine motor. And I swear, we've done tummy time like 5 times at this point. She should at least have 2, I would think. Okay, well, now that the kids are off to school and these 2 are mostly taken care of, or at least Etta is so tired that she's not having any more of me trying to do tummy time over and over again, we need to have a memorial. We also need to get on Cupid's Corner because I really want to refresh my matches, because hope springs eternal that we will find someone who has a home. All right, here is our next batch. No, none of them. But for now, we just need to come over to Dusty and plan his funeral. We're definitely going to give a mournful eulogy for Dusty because that's how he would have wanted it. And we'll just have it at the usual place in Ravenwood. Oh my goodness. I just realized when I got here and there was nobody here that I forgot to invite anybody. Oops. Oh, I feel so bad about that. Listen, the show must go on, and I think we'll be able to do everything anyway. Dusty, there you are. That picture's a lie, though. You never would have smiled. Looking very cute. Oh, and even the Grim Reaper came, I guess, because he was like, wow, there's nobody here for this funeral. Maybe we should show up. Ugh, I feel so bad. Oh, Carlos is here. Hey, Carlos. Thanks for being here. I do love when we have these funerals for our husbands and we are just full on pregnant with another man's baby at them. Hot mess. If a mournful eulogy happens in a church, but no one hears it, does it actually happen? Asking the deep philosophical questions today. Carlos and the Grim Reaper are just out here chatting. I think we're definitely crying enough for Dusty's liking. He would definitely want a very gloomy eulogy. Why the cheer at the very end of it? Were you that proud of yourself? Also, has Grim always had a rib cage in his hands? Has he always? No, he definitely used to have like gray hands, like with gray skin on them. Did they give Grim a refresh with the new pack and I just have not noticed until now? Oops. Thanks for pretending to cry over here, Carlos. It is definitely appreciated. And it looks like I'm gonna end up getting silver again, even though I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to. Can we just all agree that all of these funerals have been gold level? Okay, well, this is fun and all, but I'm not staying for another 4 hours. So great funeral. We're gonna take back the urn and we're gonna go home. And we're back still in our funeral attire. Oh, and look who's calling again. Dance like nobody's watching, but everybody's watching because you're an amazing dancer. Doesn't that feel vaguely threatening? Or even directly threatening? Kill your husbands like nobody's watching, but everyone's watching because you're an amazing killer? I feel like if she could report us for murder, she absolutely would have by now. Oh no! Charmaine got below average results on exams. Didn't we get a different message earlier that said she aced them? I'm so confused. Michael got a B, wonderful, and he came home with a project. Charmaine, yeah, you definitely have a lot of work still to go until you are an A student. And Michael, you just became a B student, so you also have a good bit of work to do. Well, I think I'm going to end us off on that note. It's been lovely living in this new house. I really like the layout. How is Ham Ham over here? Oh, activity is low. Charmaine, can you come play with Ham Ham some? But Colby aged up and out. Charmaine and Michael are poised to age up. I've been working on Luis in the background and he still needs a good bit of work, honestly. And Etta, I really don't know what's going on with her. She just cannot get gross motor skills. Pausing it here, we will be back next time where poor Jameson is probably going to find a solution to all of his issues in the form of a cute little rodent by the name of Ham Ham the Third.